Black Dagger Brotherhood actually introduces female character, her name
Beth.
Elizabeth. She is a single and she's living with a cat. Not only her neighbor, but her cat is some type of protection for her. She is going to be a vampire.
Fucking vampire?
She is already transitioning her teeth, her habits in food, in everything changing. And she noticed that she is so leaning towards meat,
A large beef broccoli.
and all that stuff. In her condition of transitioning, it's not only about her habits in food, but she is not really willing to accept any offers from male. Transitioning into vampire even affecting your sexuality in some way. And she is attracting a lot of people, sometimes bad people. As a reporter, this is her work, appearing at any crime scenes, and this is why she's getting bad guys involved, The main character, Wrath, he appears as the vampire with strengthened abilities.
You're starving.
She is some type of his cat, and she's drinking from her lord. Beth, she cannot even just realize that there is something wrong with her, but she's thinking that it's just a normal experience in her life, and there is something just knocking on her door, and she is just, of course, scared because there is a lot of happened, and of course there is a vampire exploded in a car. I just realized how stupidly he died. He just said
Beth.
the name of his daughter. The main character, Wrath, he can travel through the walls,
I'll watch my walls tonight.
but sometimes he prefers just casual way, just open the door, wasting his time or something. But his housekeeper basically delivered some pretty bad news. Darius died, he's losing control, and he screams so loud. She's basically in this shock, trying to understand what just happened. The same detective who was willing to get to know what happened to Beth,
What the hell happened to you?
he was kind of, interested more in her as a woman rather than victim of a crime. After Beth and Detective Butch went on a date, they actually kissed, and she told him, "You are a good kisser. It's not for a lack of techniques, but I'm just not looking for anyone." Basically, her dream man in the Black Dagger Brotherhood supposed to be Wrath. He went crazy. He was jealous because of Butch kissing Elizabeth.
She's mine.
He went to her house and he just stayed there almost all the night. He was just staring at her, and he is not really noticeable, just standing there. And he appeared in her nightmare, but it wasn't really nightmare. He was there actually. He was staring at her, still staying, appearing at her door, and she was so relaxed.
You need to calm down.
His voice specifically just chosen to be the way he speaks,
Elizabeth. Protection.
in the most attractive, seducing way. I don't know why he's talking like that, but he was just there to protect her, trying to explain, Beth, you are going to be one of us.
You're fine.
That led them to her bed, basically. Wrath, he can just, remotely turn off lights. He can remotely just close a door. He can just do things remotely, acting like a freaking god after appearing in her life. Of course, she was trying to kind of, settle him down.
Sick bastard!
So this is what she's going through.
You make me feel like I'm losing my mind.